The hardest part of trading isn't finding a setup. It's sticking with it long enough to truly understand it. Most traders jump ship too early. They try a condition for a week or two, hit a string of losses, and then move on to the next shiny idea. But here's the truth. One condition can reveal your edge, but only if you stick with it. Welcome back to Trader's Audio Edge. Today we're digging into the power of commitment. A single setup, studied deeply and tracked relentlessly, can teach you more about trading than any course or indicator. But that lesson only comes with time. Edge doesn't appear instantly. It reveals itself through repetition, through journaling, through facing the same condition over and over until its patterns become clear. The danger of hopping between conditions is that you never give yourself enough data. 5 trades, 10 trades, even 20 isn't enough to know whether something works. Variance can disguise itself as success or failure in the short term. That's why sticking with one condition matters, because over time, the noise gets filtered out, and the true expectancy shines through. Think about the difference between guessing and knowing. When you dabble in many setups, every trade feels like a guess. You don't have the sample size to back it up, and you don't have the experience to recognize subtle signals. But when you focus on one condition, every repetition builds knowledge. You stop guessing and start knowing. That shift is where confidence comes from. Sticking with one setup also forces you to refine. You'll notice your stops are too tight, so you adjust. You'll see your targets are too ambitious, so you adapt. You'll realize the setup works better at certain times of day or in certain volatility conditions. Each adjustment brings you closer to uncovering the true edge hiding inside that condition. But you can only see that if you stay with it. Another key benefit is psychological. Commitment builds patience. If you know you're only working one setup, you stop wasting energy chasing others. You accept that waiting is part of the process. And when the setup finally appears, you act with conviction because you've seen it before, studied it, and prepared for it. That conviction separates disciplined traders from impulsive ones. Of course, sticking with one condition isn't glamorous. It can feel boring. It can feel repetitive. It can even feel painful during drawdowns. But that discomfort is part of mastery. If you run at the first sign of boredom or pain, you'll never uncover what's really there. Patience through the uncomfortable phases is what unlocks edge. Over time, one condition becomes a mirror. It shows you not just how the market behaves, but how you behave. Your strengths, your weaknesses, your impulses, your discipline, they all reveal themselves in the way you handle that setup. That self-awareness is as valuable as the edge itself. So here's your takeaway. One condition can reveal your edge, but only if you stick with it long enough to see the truth. Don't quit too early. Don't chase the next shiny idea. Commit, refine, and repeat. Because in trading, consistency doesn't come from variety. It comes from focus. And focus means sticking with one condition until it reveals everything it has to teach you.